Hello, and today we'll continue with the newest update of Soulcreek. So let's waste no time. Logan marches over to me, reaching up and stroking my hair. Alex, I will travel with Nitro to the Black Zone border. I will then return here. Alright, big guy, any idea when you'll be back, Nitro? Save for any dramas tomorrow. I run fast. Alright, I'll find that cable and get us into White's computer. Promise. Good. Remember, it's your first solo run. The last 2 times we had tasks, no time for dawdling. This time you should look closely at everything. You and Bite, we need Zephyrs and Demon's Eyes on those ruins. I bet there are secrets lying right in the open that you'll spot straight away. Things we've been blind to for centuries. I'm not feeling sure of myself with his reassurance. I'll see what I can find. Excellent. Set out at first light in the morning. I believe you and Logan have plans tonight anyway. The 2 of us friends. Well, maybe, how do you know about that? You 2 aren't subtle. If a blind man noticed, half of the clan probably knows. Logan growls, folded his arms with indignation. It is a Zephyr custom. Only this, and nothing more. Hey, quit stealing my line. No, it is my line. I said it first. No. Yes. No, it is mine. Nope, mine. I snicker, watching them bicker like old friends. You guys never told me how you first met. It's a fun tale. When this drama's over, remind me to bore you with an over tea. I'll prepare the teacups. Marvelous. Logan, Sally. Logan gazes out into the distance, his brow furrowing. Alex, will you be okay? Yeah, meet you back at the lodge in a bit. Okay. Before leading Nitro off, he steps over to me and tugs me into his grasp. I smirk, reaching around to pat him on the back and grinding my face into his chest fur. His tail flicks happily. Alex, do not worry about these things that have happened today. We do not know the truth of things. Nitro will determine what has happened to this mating troop. He will discover that it was not a demon. And if it was, we will see. I reach up and cup his muzzle, tugging him down to my level. There, I plant a quick, neat kiss onto his snout. See you soon. Okay. Nitro, come. I will direct you to the nearest border. Good luck tomorrow, Alex. A black runner's first dive is always the best. Savor it. I smile, nodding. I fully intend to. With a final nod, I watch Logan take Nitro by the arm and lead him off to the Black Zone border. Once they're out of sight, I decide to head back to the lodge to wait for Logan to return home. I'm trudging back through the village when I pass the hall. Just as the looming structure comes into view, the doors grind open and Kaiser emerges. The saber-tooth rubs his forehead, teeth gritted in dismay. He's alone. I hesitate. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? Caius. His head suits up in my direction. I march over. Oh, come on, Alex. Relax. I got this. Don't say anything stupid. I promise. Caius stares me down. I meet his eye, head craning up to reach his imposing height. What kind of things did Alira say to you? His lip curls. There's a twinkling in his eye. Something there, a glimmer of triumph perhaps, is quickly stuffed out by a somber growl. Despite his eagerness to help broaching this topic, it's difficult for him. You need to be specific. Anything that stuck out? He's quiet for a moment, As his gaze traveled sideways to the dipping sunset, I watched his chest rise and fall with dark tension. Caius, give me a damn moment. I bite my lip to halt my apology. Granting him silence, he looks back at the horizon I study. Poetry. Explain. A dismembered song. All of it. Cut to ribbons. I couldn't put her words together. Often they weren't words I knew. Another language? He nods. Looks like my mother tongue is as dead as I thought. She alluded to particular places, points of interest in Leia. Soulcreek was one. He grinds his teeth as though recalling the exact words burns him with an agony he can barely contain. Right in the dark, the depth below the peak, the start, the end, everything. I nod. Yeah, that sounds like Soulcreek. I hesitate, wary of pushing him too far too quickly. What about the other places? A few spots in the black zone. There were dead ends. Dead ends? How do you know that? You went to them? He nods. Wait, personally? No. The moment the word leaves his mouth, he growls. Yes. You've been in the black zone alone? Of course not. I had black runners with me. He suddenly rounds on me, putting on his nasty scowl and dropping his voice to aggressive hiss. If you tell Travona about this, I'll break my promise. I just nod. Not a word. There's another pause. I went to 3 of the places he described. They led nowhere. He shakes his head, voice breaking. So what? She could have played me for a fool, all of it. I can't help but feel sympathy. He's known lost. I can't help but feel sympathy. He's no loss. A great one. We're not that different. For what I can tell, Soulcreek played the world for a fool. So it's true. Soulcreek is behind the black zones. In a sense, he watches me curiously for a moment. I can't fathom that cold stare of his. Is it cordial, hostile, somewhere in the middle? Does he still hate me? Maybe. I'm a means to an end for him, a route to some distant closer he imagines still exists. And fantasy, though I'd never tell him that. Thanks, Caius. He grunts. I've got nothing for you. Yet. But keep me in mind. I want her avenged. Nothing's stopping me. Yeah, we're really not so different. Fuck. Is this my future to become bitter and twisted like him? No, I'll be better. I like him. I won't fail. I nod in thanks, not wishing to provoke his trauma further, and turn to leave. He says nothing, letting me go. Honestly, after Glitch, I don't think anyone knows more of the truth than you. Together, me and you might hold the biggest piece of the whole puzzle already. Maybe, we'll see. We don't need Caius. I'm confident we can find more clues by ourselves. Just wait until tomorrow. What are you expecting? Anything. It's like Nitro said, the last times we were on a mission, one task. But tomorrow, it's just me and you. We can be thorough, really dig deep, no longer to hold us back. Yeah, and we're gonna find out where he came from, I promise. Thank you, Alex. Who'd have thought the end of the world could be such a mess? And here I am, stuck in it, feeling crushed by the weight of humanity's fate. I'm the only one left in the whole world. I can't get what I found in the boneyard out of my head. No one should have suffered that injustice, that pain. I'll make it right. Make them remember what they did. I grit my teeth, shaking my head. Ugh, no, damn it. Gotta focus. Forget humanity. Forget the past. I'm a Blackwater now. Only this and nothing more. It's all gone. Nothing will change that. What's the point? But it's not gone. That's the point. It's not gone. It's just forgotten by everyone. I'm the only one left to remind them. I breathe out slowly. Guys, take it easy, Alex. You're fine. You're in control. All this waste is just there. I swore I'd only use it that once just to break the algorithm. no matter how good it feels. Just think about something else for a bit. Date night tonight, right? Think about that. Tonight is about the present, and the future is about Logan. It's like he says, focus on what you've gained, a friend, a clan, a family. It's not all bad, I'll figure this out somehow. I push the thunder of my mind away and head back to Logan's lodge. The sun has set, and Leia's chill creeps gently into the lodge. In lieu of a fire, Logan's light bulbs buzz quietly as they flood the place with artificial light. While I'm crouched by the fire pit, carefully piling small pieces of wood and timber for later in the evening, the door opens. Hey, you ready? I am. You are also ready with a date ritual. I smirk. It's not really a ritual, just relax. It's about us getting to know each other properly. Okay, Alex, tonight we will not speak of our duties as black runners. We will not speak of the black stones of Soulcreek. Right, no talking, Sob. Just me and you. Sob. Sorry, weird expression. Just means no talking about business or anything. I smile at him, then shuffle over to the bed and grab my jacket before I sling it over my shoulders. Okay, let us begin. I stare towards the door, but Logan abruptly reaches up to his shoulder strap and unbuckles it. With a frown, I watch curiously as he calmly removes his armbands, his belt, and, before I know it, starts tugging his leggings down. Logan? He seems baffled by the strange look I'm giving him. Did you want to get changed first? I did not. The baffled stare continues. He looks down at himself, then at me. The date ritual has begun. You don't need to be naked. Explain. I just suppress a laugh, shaking my head. Do you think the Zephyr always dated with another on? This is a mating ritual. I'm confused. With a comforting smile, I step over and pet his arm. You can stay dressed. Like I said, it's about getting to know each other properly. There will be mating. I roll my eyes. Maybe that's usually comes at the end. Okay. With that, he gathers his clothes again and starts putting him back on nonchalantly. I just quietly snicker. I don't think I'll ever understand his way of thinking. Can I ask about the stuff you wear? I point to the various accessories on his person, such as the band of cloth around his left bicep. It's rare to see you without it. I wear this to remember Aya. Ah, it belonged to her? Yes. He takes the old cloth off again and holds it out to me. It's frayed and thin like tissue. Where was learning to hunt? I was not good at this. I would make mess. Aya would clean the blood of the animal from my face fur with this. Ah, that's cute. You really loved her, huh? He wraps the armband around himself. I did, so it was good. What was he like? I mean, what kind of biped? Wolf. Oh, don't think I've seen any one of that species yet. Wolves are rare in Alaya. She had fur like snow. She was tall and strong. She spoke soft and moved as water might. His face falls. I'm still missing her. Stunned by the sight of him upset, I step over and hug him tightly. Sorry, we should be talking about happy things. He hums contentedly, nosing his snout in my hair. No, it is okay. It is good to talk about these things. There are sad moments, but there are also happy moments. It is important to remember both of these. You're the wise hound. I step back again. What about the dagger? You always wear that too. He nods, stepping back and unsheathing the blade. As he holds it out to me, I gingerly take the weapon by the hilt and frown. The blade is broken, leaving it shorter than my hand. What remains of the edge is blunt and useless. I was using this blade only once. I had no choice. It was my first. Besides, my first killing of another. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have. The blade was belonging to an Icelander. They were watching my savage. They were mistaken to think I was easily beaten. I pass the blade back. He returns it to his sheath. Why keep it? As a black one, I am frequently in danger. It is a reminder that I must be careful. I must defend myself. If I must kill, that is my path. If I had not done so this first time, I would not have lived. I reached up and ruffled his chest fur. See, I'm already learning more about you. We will now go out. Yeah, did you decide where we're going? I did. It is a surprise. You will not know where we are going until we get there. Is it the hot springs? I chuckled happily. I had a feeling, but his face falls much to my dismay. Hey, what's wrong? This was not a good surprise. I'm sorry. What? No, it's Logan. I just hugged him again, determined to reassert the sensitive hound. You're so sweet. Hot springs is a great idea. The best. It's where we first connected, just a little bit. It's our place. I only asked because that's where I was hoping you'd choose. Okay? You're certain I have not ruined the date ritual. Damn it, his insecurities hit me so hard I wish I could fight them away for him. Of course not, it's perfect. Tomorrow we leave, his tail starts to wag. Then you're okay with this place I have chosen. Take his paw into both hands. I let my fingers press gently into his pads. You knew exactly what I would love the most. Okay. He gently guides me by the shoulder towards the exit. Come, the Zephyr date ritual will begin now. On the way out, he turns off the lights, then pulls the door open for us. His tail is wagging madly. He seems really excited about this. That makes two of us. It's chilly. Somehow, the lungful of Elaila's cold night breath doesn't hit me in the same way it did just over a week ago. I know I don't even need to breathe, but I have to admit, the air is nice out here. I pause for a moment, gaze traveling skyward. Beside me, Logan's ears twitch. Alex. I point upwards. It's beautiful. He seems confused for a moment, joining my side and following my eye line up. Stars. I just keep forgetting how pretty Alea is. There were no stars for the Zephyr. Alex. Our cities were big, bright. They blocked out the night. Besides, people didn't care. You've seen our cities. They strangled all this. I gestured to the silhouetted peaks jutting up into the skyline. Not many people go out to see this. So many of us were born and died in the same place. This is not good. A huff of me, though it's not really funny. It's sad. He doesn't see serenity in this. It's just typical for him, nothing unusual, and all too familiar beauty. What does that say about my people, about me? All different ruins lie within black zones, the places we live the most, places now covered in darkness. Maybe there's something in that. Logan's chest rumbles and he pulls me next to him, curling an arm around my shoulder. You're knowing the names of these stars. He seems eager to distract me from the thought. No, don't think I recognize anything. Even if I did, the names would all be different. Then I will teach you these new names one day. I want my cheek against his fur. Let's get going. Yes, come. He passed my shoulder, releasing me and letting me walk alongside the Starlit valley towards the hot springs. It was silent on the way. His heavy footsteps thud on the grass beside me. Though he remains close, he avoids contact. Stepping close, I slip my hand into his paw and clutch his fingers as we walk. Logan frowns at me, perplexed, but I just grin. It's a Zephyr thing. The touching our fingers. Holding hands, it means I like you. Only, your hands are bigger than mine. He closes his grip lightly, nestling my smaller hand between his paw heads. The Zephyr was strange. You don't like it? No, His chest heaves a happy growl. I do like this holding of hands. It's good. We carry on walking in comfortable silence. The mood already feels different. It's odd acknowledging that our relationship might be more than just mentor and accolade with benefits. It does make me wonder, would we have ever gotten physically close if I not woken up on the eve of an indulgence. Maybe he just wanted anyone to be with on that sacred occasion. No, he had Orion, didn't he? If it wasn't me, it would have been him. Even part of the thought proves that despite all we've been through in a short time, we know each other, we're still strangers. Tonight is about rectifying that. Do you prefer rain or snow? His pace slows. We're still holding hands, but he twists his head and frowns deeply. Explain. Rain or snow? I'm confused. Just wondering. The rain or snow was important to the Zephyr. I laugh. I just have random thoughts sometimes. They don't always make sense. It's just small talk. It is because I do not think about these small things. Others do. They say I'm strange for not understanding. You say that, but I just asked if you prefer rain or snow. It is a pointless question. Which of us is really strange here? You are a strange human. I'm proud of it. Alex, tell me if you prefer when it is raining or when it is snowing. I pondered the thought for a moment. I don't know. Actually, it's been dry every day since I woke up. I don't. My pace slows to a stop. Logan peers at me concerned. Alex, I don't remember the rain or the snow. Alex, tonight is about being happy. Only this and nothing more. He turns me to him, covering my chin and lifting my gaze up to his. It is as I have said. We will not discuss things that are not making us happy. You are here with me. I'm okay, really. I guess I'll decide when I see Jalen Winter for myself. Okay. He sees his paw, slowly encloses my hand again, and he tugs me back alongside with him. The hot springs are different at night, glittering in the cold glow of the moon. The churning and bubbling water seem even more serene. A wave of hot, humid air bathes my face as we get closer, blasting the chill of the night away. I inhale, breathing it in. There's nothing more soothing to the soul. Alice, still holding my hand in his, he pulls me closer to the water. Are we getting in? He shakes his head, then points at my feet. Only these. Foot bath. Yes, it is good. I go ahead and reaching down to unbuckle my primitive boots. Yes, your feet get pretty sore after a day of charging through the black zones? No, I do not feel pain there. Do you feel anything there? No. Is that a canine thing? It is depending on the feet. I know some people wear shoes, some don't. There are many differences. No two bipeds are the same. Logan hoists his leggings up to the knee, then tries to kneel down to sit at the pool's edge. As he does so, he winces in pain and clutches his side. Ross over. Easy here. I try to prop him up under the arm, but he pushes me away. No. Logan, the stubborn husky, bares his teeth at me as a scowl. Yeah, sometimes you just need to accept that you're hurt and take it easy. For now, I respect his boundaries and let him struggle down to the ground. He plants his butt on the stone and dips his feet into the moonlit spring. Immediately, his stiff expression melts into one of comfort. Maybe you should get in. Might do your muscles good if you're in pain. Tomorrow morning, I will do this. You will be in the black zone. There will be time. Clearly, not wishing to dwell on it, he gestures to the rocks beside him, tail swabbing absent-mindedly at his back. I kick off my footwear and join him, shuffling closer to his side as he tucks his arm around my shoulders. When my feet hit the water, the stinging heat draws a slight hiss of pain. I quickly adjust, though. It is nice. My eyes drift down to the dark pool below us, scattered moonlight flickering across the bubbling water. The night air is pleasantly still. The warmth of the water smothers us gently like a soothing glow against the chill. I sink into Logan's hold, my head falling gently into his chest. It was almost like happy thunder, and his paws play out on my shoulders. And for the longest time, we just stay there. He stares thoughtlessly at the crystal waters before us, I do the same, eventually shutting my eyes to better enjoy the heat of his body, the silken rush of his fur, the soft thump of his heartbeat against my ear. And still, we just sit there together, happy and comfortable. Whatever nightmare this world is, whatever pain and uncertainty the past or future might hold, in this moment I just have the present. Only this and nothing more. That's what he gives me, peace, a grain of consistency and sanity, something normal. He is a good hound. I feel something, an urge, something powerful, irresistible. Alex. No, I can't. But I want to, so badly. Slowly I sit up. Logan looks down at me, head tilting, our faces level. Do it. No, it would be weird, don't. But I have to. I don't think I can stop myself. Well, I say don't boot the snoot. Resist the urge, Alice. Resist the urge. But look at that presence on boot snoot. Go on. Do it. Hey, boot the snoot. I slowly raise my hand, extending my fingers delicately forwards. Boop. Containing a snicker, I watch him blink and frown in confusion. Then he smirks. I wouldn't be surprised if he assumes it's just another Zephyr mating ritual. Zucker suffers closer, then raises his own paw to return the favor. With a grin, I lean forward and shut my eyes. I don't think Logan understands the concept of snoot boops. Smirking ear to ear, I finally take his paw by the fingers and pull it from my face, wrapping it into a gentle fist and kissing it. I always cherished his little odd quirks. I couldn't imagine nor want him to be any different. You're adorable. I don't think it is you doing this. I put his arm back around my shoulder and nestling once more into his side. Humans are strange, but this is good. I am wanting to be closer to you. I puff out my cheeks, shrugging. I just realized how one-sided this getting to know each other thing is. It's not like I can remember much. And what I can remember is, Alex, do not think of these things that will cause you pain. I am knowing you well enough already. You are a good human. I'm blessed. And you're a curious creature, you know that? You're finding me interesting, then tell me what things you would like to know. Oh, where to begin? Can't ask about your family? Family. You once told me you had, 13 sisters and you know your mother? This is true. I was meeting her after becoming a black runner. Oh, so was around when you were a kid? No, this is normal. She was leaving the Draconi to train with the Razorback clan. She would later become a great healer and then a shaman. She would stay with the Razorback clan. She is still there. She has many other children. Does that, make you sad? Explain. That she left you? Logan looks baffled. It does not. Mother's a friend now. I visited the clan or black one in business. She was treating my wounds this time. Later she would teach me these same skills. I look out at the springs, pondering the thought. Alex, nothing, it's cute. I'm glad you know her. It's just different. The Zephyr didn't really do that. They would not befriend their parents. Parents wouldn't leave their kids generally. Families stuck together. In Layla, they do not. And Clarence's family. Only there's another more. Incidentally, running into your parents must feel more like meeting an old acquaintance from an old job. The flexing really killed the concept of biological family. These things were different with a Zephyr. I shrug. There were lots of different customs and cultures. We didn't have the the affliction or the Blackstones, everyone did things differently. His muzzle turns thoughtfully back towards the water. I watch him for a moment, listening to the gentle slosh of water as he sways his huge feet beneath the surface. Feeling playful, I scoots closer and rub my own foot against his. Small feet. He shuffles, and I'm pleasantly surprised when he lifts his foot, while mine and manages a soft grasp on it with his larger toes. It's no wonder you're so fast. Logan grins, ears flicking. Alex, I want to ask you a question. Oh yeah? Tell me if. It is a pointless question. You will judge me. I like pointless questions. What's on your mind? Okay. I wanted to know if you are preferring when it is day or when it is night. Day or night? Oh, that's a tough one. That's a good question. Yeah, I'd say so. I nudged his shoulder proudly, his tail wagged furiously behind him. I'm not sure, really. You're Layla, though. I'd say I'm more of a day person. Gives a proper view of the mountains. They're beautiful. What about you? I do not know. I am also thinking I prefer a day. It is when I feel I am safe. I get that, although I gaze back up at the sky. Hard to argue with a night like this. Logan's eyes follow mine. I do not believe the stars can argue. They are not speaking as we do. I just mean they look nice. The stars are looking good this night. Snow. What? I am preferring the snow over the rain. When it is winter, I would leave my home and sit in the snow. I would stay there for many hours while the snow would cover me. I was doing this when I was a child too. Aeon would sit with me at these times. I smile. You really love Aeon, huh? I do. He has done much for me. Yeah, he's a good man. Okay, new question. Favorite color? That one seems to confuse him. Some colors are better than others. No, it's just what you feel. It's brought questions and thoughts, depending on what the color is for. If it is for the grass, then I enjoy this green. If it is for the sunset, then I enjoy this red. Now, tell me which color you are preferring. I think for a moment, blue. Explain. This makes me feel protected, like someone's watching over me, a friend. Hey, when you pulled me out of those ruins, what was going through your head? Through? Sorry, I mean, what were you thinking about? You're certain you wish to know this? Yeah, were you afraid? I was afraid of you. I was thinking if I should kill you or not. Wow, what changed your mind? I do not know. I was watching you, thinking I could not believe you were alive. You were not breathing, but you did not look dead. I was curious. You did not look like a demon. You were so small. I did not think something so small could be dangerous. Well, bet you never imagined I'd turn out to be a Zephyr. When you awoke, I was thinking you are good to look at. I blushed furiously. You're good to look at too. When I was finding out you were preferring males, I was thinking of you. He grimaces. It was not appropriate to think of you that way. The doses had not begun. I wouldn't say that. There was one right around the corner. Pretty good timing. Is that why you were flirting so much at the start? I was thinking, if I did not do this, you would find another at the indulgence. I would have been alone again. I bet his arm. That was never going to happen. I was really nervous about the indulgence. I'll admit, I was worried we hook up a little too fast. But again, it was the timing. I guess you were thinking you'd have to wait for another indulgence if you didn't do something then. Yes, apart from Hawaiian, I have never met another who would prefer males like me. But the Zephyr did not do this hooking up quickly. We moved at our own pace. Sometimes things can be just physical, just rampant, horny fucking. And that's perfectly fine. That's what I thought we were going to be. But here we are. I got closer to you than I thought. He pauses and thought. I'm preferring the Zephyr way. Really? Logan reaches down and curls his paw around my hand. You have become important to me. The indulgence does not allow me to show you this, but this Zephyr date ritual has allowed me that. That is good. You're important to me, you know? You're certain, without a doubt. If you're up to it, if you're up for it, suddenly I'm nervous, Alex. Well, when the, when the day happens, the next step is mating. Well, yeah, that. But also, we can decide, you know, that we want to do this more often. Get to know each other even more over time. This is the marriage bond you were speaking of. No, gosh no. Not that. That comes way later. We were absolutely sure we want to stay together till death. Before that, we'd just be partners, you know, getting to know each other properly, fully, over a long period of time if things go well. It means, it means I'm yours and you're mine. He leans over, nuzzling his forehead against mine. I lean out, rubbing his ears fondly. Then the date ritual is complete. You are Zephyr mating partners. His tail sways behind him, and he plants a gentle lick against my cheek. I smell kissing the side of his snout. Mating partners. He sits upright again, tugging me closer. A symptom settle against his chest. I allow myself to be engulfed by his warmth. Part of me feels happy. Yeah, maybe. It's too soon to tell. But I feel safe with him. He keeps the horrors at bay. Just for a while. I got something. Alright, so I think I know I said I was going to complete the update at the beginning of the video, but I just decided to just go ahead and stop right here and make another video next time where we will complete the update for Will. So just had a lot going on today, and well, not really, just kind of felt tired, so I just didn't really feel like doing much today. I pretty much slept all day today, so I just didn't really feel like reading, so I'm just gonna stop here for now, and definitely I'll finish the rest of the update next time. I think maybe there's no more than 30 minutes left in the next video, so anyway, we got to see a nice, you know, gathering, well, no, but, you know, a nice get together between Logan and Alex out in the wilderness in front of his in front of Logan's home. You know, just look at the stars and just, you know, just them being with each other in their nature, you know, in the surroundings, you know, the night sky and the winds and the gentle noises and all that. That was a nice scene there. And them talk about themselves, about their past and what Logan wears and his favorite colors, you know, just simple stuff like that. You know, to them getting to know each other. Simple stuff. Unfortunately, Logan wasn't able to really talk about himself because there's a lot of horror and tragedy to it, so they mostly spent time talking about Logan and his past and about this white wolf that taught him how to be a black runner and as well to hunt. So I wonder what the lifespan or the bipeds are, because I think in the last update, late last year, Taki says he was 50 something or 60. And I think in this update, I heard, right after that fight she had with Caius said that he has, I don't know, 40 years on him. Well, that he has 40 years on her. So, I don't know, 20 or 40 years on her. So, could that be, he's 100? I mean, he doesn't look old at all. So, and when I first heard Logan say that he was in his 30s, I thought, he's a little older. But if you got Taki in her 60s and Caius have 100 years on Taki, well, 4 years. If Taki and Caius have 40 years on Taki, then for Logan to be in his 30s, that's still very young. We're no different than him being in his 20s like Logan, really. I mean, he's very young. We got Taki who's 60s and Caius who may be 100, but he said he was 40 years on Taki, after that fight they had, and Caius saying that he has 40 years on her when it comes to experience and be able to anyway. So I wonder how long bipeds live. So again, technically Alex is the oldest person around here. He's hundreds of years old, but only because he's been frozen. Well, only because that machine preserves him physically. So anyway, that was a nice scene of them out there in the wilderness talking about simple stuff. So, the simple stuff, getting to know each other one by bit. So, in the next video, we'll finish off this update for real. So, thank y'all very much for watching. And one more thing. I almost forgot. That scene with them, with Logan and I forgot his name, but he's a dog. And them just saying, just play around and a little disagreement saying, like half nod and half two, that little silly moment, like, bickering like little children. That was cute. like they were children. I don't know how long they met each other, but it seemed like something like when they were children. I don't know if they know each other that much, but I don't know if they know each other that far back, but it seemed like what they would have said when they were children, and they were kind of like being their old childhood selves again. So that was funny. So alright, I'm done for real now. So thank you all very much for watching. Bye. He sits up white again, tugging me closer, as if settled against his chest, allowing myself to be engulfed by his warmth. Part of me feels happy. Yeah, maybe. It's too soon to tell. But I feel safe with him. He keeps the horrors at bay, just for a while. I got something here. Alright, so I think I know I said I was going to complete the update at the beginning of the video, but I just decided to just go ahead and stop right here and make another video next time where we will complete the update for Will. So just had a lot going on today, and well, not really, just kind of felt tired, so I just didn't really feel like doing much today. I just I pretty much slept all day today, so I just didn't really feel like reading. So I'm just gonna stop here for now, and definitely I'll finish the rest of the update next time. I think maybe there's no more than 30 minutes left in the next video. So anyway, we got to see a nice, gathering right now, but a nice get together between Logan and Alex out in the wilderness in front of Logan's home. Just look at the stars and just just them being with each other in the nature, in the surroundings, the night sky and the winds and the gentle noises and all that. That was a nice scene there. And them talk about themselves, about their past and what Logan wears and his favorite colors, just simple stuff like that. To them getting to know each other. Simple stuff. Unfortunately, Logan wasn't able to really talk about himself because there's a lot of horror and tragedy to it, so they mostly spent time talking about Logan and his past, and about this white wolf that taught him how to be a black runner and as well to hunt. So I wonder what the lifespan or the bipeds are, because I think in the last update late last year, Taki says he was 50 something or 60, and I think in this update I heard, right after that fight she had with Caius said that he has, 40 years on him. Well, that he has 40 years on her. So 20 or 40 years on her. So could that be he's 100? I mean, he doesn't look old at all. So, and when I first heard Logan say that he was in his 30s, I thought it's a little older. But if you got Taki in her 60s and Caius have 100 years on Taki, well, 4 years. If Taki and Caius have 40 years on Taki, then for Logan to be in his 30s, that's still very young. We're no different than him being in his 20s like Logan, really. I mean, he's very young. We got Taki who's 60s and Caius who may be 100, but he said he was 40 years on Taki, after that fight they had, and Caius saying that he has 40 years on her when it comes to experience and being able to anyway. So I wonder how long bipeds live. So again, technically Alex is the oldest person around here. He's hundreds of years old, but only because he's been frozen. Well, only because that machine preserves him physically. So anyway, that was a nice scene of them out there in the wilderness talking about simple stuff. So the simple stuff, getting to know each other one by bit. So in the next video we'll finish off this update for real. So thank y'all very much for watching. And one more thing. I almost forgot. That scene with them, with Logan and I forgot his name, but he's a dog. And them just saying, just play around, and a little disagreement saying, like half nod and have to, that little silly moment, like, bickering like little children. That was cute. like they were children. I don't know how long they met each other, but it seemed like something like when they were children. I don't know if they know each other that much, but I don't know if they know each other that far back, but it seemed like what they would have said when they were children, and they were kind of like being their old childhood selves again. So that was funny. So in that scene there where Alex boops Logan's snout, I guess, where he boops Logan, and Logan returns that favor by basically smashing Alex's face like that. That was funny. I had to pause right there. I mean, yeah, kind of gotta learn what a boop is, but hey, that was funny. So, alright, I'll definitely finish the update in the next video. So, thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye.